As we move on to the welterweight division in this stacked undercard, Carballo from the Jeddah Sharks, the problem, takes on Sajid Abid from the Tigers. For the final introductions, let's go inside the ring to Jared Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Sajid Abid!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ring. Sajid Abid making his way from the United Kingdom, representing the Jeddah Tigers, who are 3 points apiece, and even at this moment.
Every now and then when you're studying tape on a boxer for the first time, you come across someone who has some tangibles that make you go, whoa, this is a gifted fighter with great potential. And I have one of those moments when watching Abid leading up to this fight. He has very fast and dynamic hands that can make clean contact in a variety of ways. He's very light on his feet and has a tremendous understanding of footworks and angles. He moves laterally left and right with ease and efficiency that allows him to open up with a variety of punches both to the head and body at will. And he's almost always punching in combination, then exiting the heat zone immediately.
And his opponent making his way to the ring from the Jeddah Sharks, Rodrigo Carballo!
And introducing his opponent representing the Jeddah Sharks, I love this guy, Rodrigo Carballo, making his way from Venezuela, calls himself El Problema. And Nick, we saw this guy at the open workouts. He is a monster.
He sure is. El Problema comes into this bout tonight with a very stiff test in front of him, but he brings a ton of confidence and skill as well. This pugilistic professional has KO'd 80% of his opponents thus far in his blossoming young career, and has stayed very busy over the past year as he generates momentum, climbing up the long ladder to the top of international relevance within the sprawling and challenging world of boxing. Carballo does a lot of things very well, and I can't wait to see how this contest plays out in front of us, Arjun.
This is one of the most awaited contests, but let's quickly take a look at the tail of the tape. Carballo from the Sharks takes on Abid from the Tigers in the welterweight division. Both fighters weight in approximately the same way. Slight reach advantage to Abid.
Ladies and gentlemen, first we introduce the red corner, weighing in at 66.9 kilograms, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, hailing from the United Kingdom, representing the Jeddah Tigers. Give it up for Sajid Abid! And now, fighting out of the blue corner, this fighter stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing at 66 kilograms, fighting out of Venezuela, representing the Jeddah Sharks. Give it up for Rodrigo El Problema Carballo! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, a referee for the fight,
You know what? We've been talking about this card for a long time, Nick, and I've been waiting for this one. I've seen both these men at their open workouts. They are so evenly matched. One has serious power. Both of them have power, but the footwork and the movement would go to Abid, where the power would go to Carballo.
Absolutely. Most anticipated matchup on the undercard for sure for me as well. Both these guys coming out swinging. Not much of a feeling out process here.
Nope, they're not waiting for anything. Both these men get to work immediately, and you can just see the speed of Abid.
No doubt. Sajid Abid using good footwork to come in and out. Carballo is trying to push him back, but Abid's not going to let him thwart his own forward pressure.
You can see Abid is using that reach beautifully. He's using that reach to his advantage. But you know what? Carballo, El Problema, loves to get inside that pocket.
Absolutely he does. The lateral movement of Sajid Abid is going to be his best friend in this fight. He does a really good job of punching, moving back and moving to the side. These guys are throwing heat in the pocket. That was a slip.
A slip, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? He knocked him back with a straight, beautiful jab and a hook. the power that Carballo brings is a game changer.
Sajid Abid just ate a huge overhand right, and it looked like it didn't phase him at all. This man has got a chin, but it also looks like he's slowing down for a bit to collect himself. He felt the power for the first time, and he didn't like it.
Carballo, though, stone-faced there, calm and collected inside that ring, waiting for his chance and waiting for his moment. And you can see Sajid, though, slowed down a little bit. Like you said rightfully, though, he's waiting, he's picking his shots. He's trying to figure out the range and timing better.
The head movement of Carballo is outstanding. He just evaded a 4-punch combination, but Sajid Abid opening up with his own counters on the inside. Sajid's got to be very careful about keeping his head straight up in the air inside when they're throwing.
And Sajid Abid is letting himself get cornered to the side of that ring. He cannot let Carballo control the center.
Nice uppercut hook combination. Punches and bunches from Sajid Abid every time he opens up. That's what you want to see. And he's got really good defense as well. He gets his hand back to his chin so he doesn't leave himself exposed. But again, he's got to keep his chin tucked. He can't leave it dangling.
Absolutely, Nick. As Carballo looking to close that distance and land those sharp hooks to the body and the head. Abid, though, staying patient, keeping that distance like you said, but brutal shots. Both men connect here.
What an exchange on the inside. Carballo opened up with 4 hooks in a row. All of them landed.
But you see, that's when Carballo does his best work, when he's got you pinned up against the ropes. He's looking to land that big shot after those body shots.
Sajid Abid seems to get a little impatient with his footwork on the inside. I think he's feeling a little overwhelmed from the pressure of Carballo. He's never faced anybody like this in his career.
Nope. Good pressure by both these men. Sajid Abid, though, doing a great job of evading most of the heavy strikes from Carballo, but he's allowing himself to get pinned almost on every occasion.
He's landing some of his own counters when it happens, though, too. It's not like Carballo's picking him apart when he's inside, but Carballo does seem to have a power advantage.
Carballo, though, doing some work to the body. Oh, it's a big right hand by Abid. Great counter punch.
2-punch combination. It was a pull counter. He let Carballo counter, and then he came back with his own right hand and caught it.
But Carballo's going to chin on him as well as we get to round number 2. Great show of respect by both these men. You know what? That's what it's about. The Super Boxing League, it's about respect between fighters. There's no animosity here. Sure, inside, it's all business. But let's quickly take at the highlights of round number 1.
Carballo opening up on the inside with some hooks and comes back up. Barely misses as he wings that and gets out of position. Here we see a counter from Sajid Abid. An uppercut on the inside, comes back with some hooks. A couple find the mark. You can see how gifted and comfortable both of these fighters are on the inside. And a beautiful right hand counter from Sajid Abid. It got Carballo's attention.
A fading shot there. If that had landed clean, though, Carballo would have been in a bit of trouble. But so far, both these men sporting an excellent chin.
That was an outstanding first round. Love seeing the respect between the two of them, as you pointed out.
Fantastic. That was fantastic. I always love that. You know what? It's already a combat sport. You're already hitting each other.
Yes.
You don't need any more animosity.
Let's give some love to one another and then try to knock each other's heads off.
Here we go, round number 2. Rodrigo representing the Sharks, taking on Abid from the Tigers. As both corners screaming out instructions to these men. What a great fight we have here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in Jeddah.
Carballo feeling comfortable, feeling loose, keeping his left hand down.
Oh! Wow!
He's out, that's a knockout!
Wow! Man, oh man, that was insane. Wow!
Thunderous overhand right. Clipped him on the chin, then he caught him with another punch. 2 punches rocked him clean.
You know what? Now let's see what Carballo does because he knows he's got him hurt. Sajid is not recovered well enough.
There's 2 more, he's opening up. Sajid is hurt.
He's badly hurt. And Carballo looking to create distance.
Sajid doing a good job right now trying to tie him up so he doesn't need any more shots while he tries to get his consciousness back.
Look at this, body shots, body shots. Sajid on weak legs right now and Carballo looking to go to town.
What a fury, this fight is over, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over. Carballo has done it. El Problema has done it and continues his streak.
Unbelievable, El Problema sure is that. As he just puts away Sajid Abid here in the 2nd round. What power, what precision.
It was insanity. That huge right hand opened up everything. Sajid was hurt bad. And
Sajid is still out on his feet in front of us.
This is the question now, Nick. Does that count as a TKO or KO? Because the referee stepped in, so I think it will be a TKO.
Yeah, we'll have to see the ruling on that. He was still on his feet, so it's hard to tell.
Let's take a look at the replay as soon as it's queued up. Here we go, Nick. That round, the end of that round was just beautiful.
Carballo starts opening up. He smells blood. He hits him hard. That was at the end of the round. Where's the first shot before that, if we could get that replay?
Yeah, that first shot was the one that got it started, but the end here, I think the referee had seen enough. He stepped in at the right moment and saved him from further damage.
He absolutely did, but it was a shot before this exchange that
That's
the
the one.
right
Wow.
there. Almost took his head off.
Oh.
And there's another short right hand on the inside too that did some more damage.
That was that 3-punch combination was brutal. This was the one that it looked like he was knocked out on his feet.
Unbelievable. Planted down on his back foot, twisted on the ball of his foot to get all the power he could and caught him at the end of that punch. You cannot do it more perfectly and at a better time than that.
You know what? A problema is a man who will give anyone a problem, to be honest. Just like his name says, beautiful combinations, and what a finish, which takes the Sharks to 4 points. But you know what? Let's get that confirmed with the judges.
Here's that right hand again.
Oh.
Pow!
I can see that over and over. That was just beautiful technique.
This is what you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen. Sajid Abid has not even been tested yet in his career. And Carballo comes out here and finishes him in the second round with a shot from hell. That was crazy. That
was shocking. Let's quickly go inside the cage to the judges for the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee calls stop to the contest at 1 minute and 2 seconds in the second round, declaring the winner by TKO, Rodrigo El Problema Carballo.
You know what? Insane performance by Rodrigo Carballo. The Jeddah Sharks will take the lead again over the Tigers, but I'm still reeling over that straight right.
This is the thing, too. It's not just that he had that spectacular finish, because that's one of the most spectacular finishes you're going to see. But it's the fact that he did it on the biggest stage of his career. This is an international stage. This is being televised everywhere, and he just put on the performance of his life.
Incredible performance indeed by this young man.
Soak it up, Carballo. You earned it.
And let's take a look at the score. 4 points. It's claimed as a TKO. They lead 7-3, the Sharks over the Tigers. What a night of fights we've had so far, ladies and gentlemen. And still, 3 more great fights to come on this blistering undercard.